Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The coach J.J. Redick continues to call for a great center to be signed. The trade deadline is approaching and manager Rob Pelinka is preparing to make safe and clear moves to bring in players that will make an impact. Myles Turner is a Lakers target at the trade deadline. Will Myles Turner leave the Lakers as championship favorites? Not just him, but signing a solid scorer at Cameron Johnson's level, along with Myles Turner would give the Lakers depth and scoring. To be favorites, the Lakers need a big man and a wing with scoring and good defense. Los Angeles Lakers are looking for a big man to reinforce their front court. The Lakers are at a crossroads. Should they trade future picks to get a backup center, which could limit their options in the future? Or should they deal with their main problem, transition defense, in other ways? For now, they're rolling with Jackson Hayes or Christian Koloko and going small, with Rui Hachimura and LeBron James coming in at power forwards when Anthony Davis needs a breather. With the trade deadline approaching, a big man will be needed to improve the Lakers' offense. Potential trade offer for Myles Turner, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, 2029 first-round pick. Myles Turner feels like a match made in heaven for the Lakers. The Pacers' big man is averaging 17.6 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 1.8 blocks per game while knocking down threes at a respectable clip. He's exactly the kind of center the Lakers need, someone who can protect the rim, stretch the floor, and fit seamlessly alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Turner is on an expiring contract, earning $20 million this season. That makes him an intriguing trade piece for Indiana, especially if they don't see him as part of their long-term future. The Pacers are sitting at 6-7, stuck in that middle ground where they're competitive but not exactly contending after a surprise trip to the Eastern Conference Finals. If they're willing to move Turner, they'll want to get something valuable back before he potentially walks in free agency. A package of Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, and a 2029 first-round pick could get the job done. Hachimura offers the Pacers a young forward with offensive upside, and Vanderbilt gives them a defensive-minded, high-energy piece to plug into their rotation. Throw in the pick, and it's a deal that might tempt the Pacers to let Turner go. From the Lakers' perspective, Turner solves a lot of their problems. He'd give them a legitimate shot-blocking presence next to Davis, while his three-point shooting creates spacing the Lakers badly need. Plus, having him around means Davis can slide back to power forward more often, a position he's openly said he prefers. The tricky part is giving up two rotation players in Hachimura and Vanderbilt. That would leave the Lakers thinner on the wing, which is already a concern for this roster. But with Turner on an expiring deal, the Lakers might be willing to gamble, knowing they'd have the inside track to re-sign him next summer. The rumors around Turner and the Lakers have been swirling for what feels like forever, and it makes sense why. If the Pacers are open to talking, this is a deal the Lakers should absolutely consider pulling the trigger on. D'Angelo Russell demotion paying dividends for Lakers. For a long time, questions have swirled around D'Angelo Russell, particularly regarding his inconsistent form and defensive shortcomings. Those concerns reached a tipping point for head coach J.J. Redick during the Los Angeles Lakers game against the Memphis Grizzlies on November 6. During the game, Redick made a decisive move, drastically reducing Russell's playing time and offering pointed remarks about the point guard's performance. Just level of compete, attention to detail, some of the things we've talked with him about for a couple weeks. At times, he's been really good with that stuff, and other times, it's just reverting back to certain habits, Redick said. It wasn't like a punishment, just felt like for us to have a chance to win this game, that was the route we wanted to take. Since that night, the 28-year-old has been relegated to the bench. However, the change has ended up benefiting both the team and the player. the Lakers have responded positively to the adjustment, embarking on a 5-game win streak since Russell's benching, which has lifted them to third place in the Western Conference with a 9-4 record. The shift has also addressed an ongoing issue for the Lakers: bench production. With Russell out of the starting lineup, the promotion of Cam Reddish has balanced the roster more effectively. While Reddish's offensive game remains limited, his defensive presence has been invaluable. By taking on key defensive assignments, Reddish has allowed Austin Reaves to conserve energy for offensive production, contributing to the team's overall success. At the same time, the Lakers' bench has been a point of concern throughout the early stages of the season, currently ranked 28th with an average of 24.1 points per game. Russell, despite his ups and downs, has contributed to the bench's scoring efforts, highlighted by 18-point and 15-point performances against the Philadelphia 76ers and Toronto Raptors. However, the change has not been without its challenges. While Russell has been able to produce in crucial moments, his shot selection remains erratic, and his decision-making can still be unpredictable at times. Nevertheless, his ability to deliver when it matters most has been a bright spot. Since his demotion, Russell has averaged 12.2 points and 3.4 assists per game, maintaining a relatively low turnover rate. Notably, he has been shooting 43.3% from beyond the arc, providing a much-needed offensive spark off the bench. His plus-minus rating of plus 11.6 during the stretch further highlights the positive impact of the change. Defensively, while Russell's effort has shown improvement, there is still work to be done. However, the signs are encouraging, suggesting that the move may have helped him focus on the areas where the team needs him most. Throughout this transition, the Lakers guard has remained largely positive about the change, expressing his commitment to the team's success. "I just wanted to win. So whatever it took, change of plans, whatever it is, whatever coach needs, try to get the win and be a part of that," Russell said after the Lakers' victory over Philadelphia, via ESPN. At this point in his career, it seems clear that D'Angelo Russell is focused on winning. If that means coming off the bench, he is willing to accept the role for the greater good of the team. Despite the shift, there is still speculation surrounding his future with the team, with general manager Rob Pelinka reportedly exploring trade options to further strengthen the roster. For now, Redick has found a way to win with Russell on the team. New NBA rumor claims Los Angeles Lakers have had a surprising change of heart about trading D'Angelo Russell. A surprising Los Angeles Lakers rumor suggests the organization may no longer be in a rush to move point guard D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell's second stint with the Lakers is a story of highs and lows. After getting traded back to the franchise that made him a first-round pick, he played a major role in their late-season success in 2023. However, during the playoffs, he disappeared when they needed him most. Then, with expectations far higher, the 10-year veteran had a disappointing season in 2023-24. The expectation was if he did opt into the final year of his contract this summer, he would be shipped out of town in an off-season trade. However, the market for the guard's services was non-existent. Things did not get better to start the season under new head coach J.J. Redick. However, the former ESPN analyst made a bold decision recently to send Russell to the bench. The 28-year-old has surprisingly brought into the demotion and seems reinvigorated by coming off the bench. Since moving to the bench, the Lakers are 19.9 points better per 100 possessions when he's on the court, and 5.4 points worse per 100 when he's off. And that seems to be why the front office has changed their stance on using him in a trade anytime soon. In talking to sources close to the Lakers, Russell playing well in this role might make them a little more reluctant to part with him, as the bench unit seriously struggled with Gabe Vincent at the helm, Clutch Points Lakers insider Anthony Irwin reported Monday. If this is actually who Russell can be for the rest of the season, the Lakers might get even more picky about who they'd trade him for or would look to find a more reliable option than Vincent as part of a Russell trade. It is a surprising turn of events for a player whose value seemed to is an all-time low in the summer. However, that may be part of why he has gladly taken on his new role. He knows if he hopes to get a good contract this summer in free agency, he badly needs to fix his reputation around the NBA.